Here, have him. I'm gonna
Hello,
post him
everybody.
here.
Welcome to game two of week one. No, week one. Game two of day one, week five. We have the away team, the Daniel Monsters, going up against the home team of the Owen Knights. Monsters are banning whatchamacallit? Daisy Cruiser, which brings us to the Knights pick of Bowser Jr. Playroom. If I remember right, this is the first time we're seeing this in the entire season, which is pretty exciting. I have a bit of bias towards it because my team did really well on it last year, so favorite map of mine. That though, no roster changes coming in for either team, and people in call with me are Megan, Jay, and Pazzy.
Hello.
So,
Took me a bit to get through all that, but if we want to start with predictions now, want to go first, Hazzy?
Oh, I think it's gonna be the Monsters. The Monsters have had such a strong season, and I think it's gonna remain strong. I mean, they have shown cracks, right? There have been cracks in the armor.
Yeah, they lost to the Fireballs last week, which we just saw
Right,
them got
so-
stomped by the.
Right. So there's cracks in the armor, but like, I think it's gonna be the Monsters. But if there is any team that could potentially slip through that crack, I think it would be the Knights, because I think a lot of people are sleeping on this team. Is overall they've had like a middling performance, but it hasn't been like horrible that I would call at least.
Yeah, very good points made there. Do you have a character you're watching at all?
I think I'm gonna be watching Bowser. I think he's the playmaker of the team of the Monsters here, and I think he's gonna continue being the playmaker.
All right. Now going on to Jay. We'll do you next. If you're here. I don't think Jay is here. Do you want to go next, Megan?
I guess I'll go next. I'm gonna protect the Monsters here. Again, they got a very solid team. The Knights' performance has also not been doing the greatest this season. While the Monsters has had a fairly solid start of the season, though at some point they got a little too carried away and kind of fumbled the last game here. But I think with like how the last game went, it's kind of like a good wake up for them to get back into the right path here. And my eyes is on the Koopas in the outfield, because they need to make sure that they have their heads in the game to be able to catch any balls that do get out there.
All right. Good shouts. Good shouts. It's gonna bring us to me now. I am going to predict an upset here. I think the Knights are going to take this win here against the Monsters. Monsters definitely the favorites, but as mentioned already, they have shown cracks, but they are also now going to a map here that is very, very defensive sided, very like slap heavy of a map. So I think the Knights have a good chance to sneak out a victory here. I think it will just be a really big game on the infield defense, those second base shortstops, and then to a lesser extent that outfield, how well they can get the ball back to the diamond as fast as possible. But specifically, I'll shout out Green Noki here. I think she's been a questionable shortstop, so I want to see big things from her this game. With that, though, assuming Jay's not back, I think we can start the game. I don't hear any objections from Jay,
Yeah.
so
We're good to go.
get this going. as mentioned already, Bowser Jr.'s Playroom is one of the weirdest maps in the game, with a huge outfield, incredibly high walls. It is a slap hitter's dream, power hitter's worst nightmare. And we already see it starting off well, as Company can get a nice single with some good item usage to back it up. It's another single for the Knights. Green No Key getting on it first. Yellow Pianta forced to... Oh, item usage is great. Secures that first base for Yellow Pianta, allowing bases to get filled, and now with Green Toad up to bat. Ton of synergy to work with. Not to mention no outs on the board. Slap down the middle should just bring one in, maybe two with that item usage.
Oh, right on him!
Knights, great start off for them. 2 runs, no outs on the board. We've got a chance to build a good lead here. One thing the Knights also do have going for them is, aside from the Piantas, this isn't really a charge hit heavy team, so Bowser's pre-charge glitch will not be hurting the Knights as much as other teams. Got a captain face off. Ooh, also, if you want to talk about the stakes for this game, Knights are looking... Ooh, Yellow Pianta wanted to stay on third, but that would have... Someone's gotta go, because either Green Toad is stuck between 2 bases, or Yellow Pianta's late to home. Bit of a misplay there for the Knights.
No, he brought the gun out. He's not liking how this is going so far.
Not just a slap hit. Dry Bones eats dirt.
Holy
there.
cow.
Incredibly far off dive.
3 runs in so far, and it's been the first round.
Only out is from a pretty disgusting misplay from a runner, but no bad hits in themselves. Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of bad hits, item usage is amazing there.
Oh, that would have been another good piece of item usage there.
Just a little off though. Just gonna give the Knights
That is a
4,
great
however.
start for the Knights.
Great start indeed. See how their defense looks. One thing I also forgot to mention in the map explanation is the infield. Which is such a large outfield, the infield is a bit of the opposite. It might be one of the smallest in the game. Bowser's taking his sweet time at the plate, waiting for the perfect shot. Opts for a slap, but a very good hit, even if it's not what he's known
Kind of
for.
whiffed with a green shell there.
Dark Bone's now up. Ooh, there's a lot of power on that, but a lot of time to get in position for those home runs. So much power and so much height is needed to get over those walls that it's gonna take so much time, and you're really sacrificing speed trying to get that distance and height, which means plenty of time for the outfield to get in position for the buddy jumps. Not to mention the large outfield just increases the amount of time the ball needs to travel. Those are the types of hits you'd really want from the slap hitters. Boomerang Bro, not, again, a character that's not known for it, still pulls out a great one, gets a double himself, brings Bowser to third.
Where the hell did
Bowser Jr.
that
to
bullet
home.
bill come from?
If you want to add another thing I forgot to explain is stage hazard for this map. There's little pictures on the field. If they get hit by the ball, they will spawn whatever the picture is of. So if it hits a bullet bill, it will make a bullet bill. It's a stage hazard that sometimes comes into play, but overall a more minor one. Base is loaded. Bowser does not have the confidence in his speed to make it home, especially from a ball hit to the left outfield, very close to him. Fissure Change going to come out, bring in Luigi. Star hit from Red Paracupa is able to go by. Oh! As I was just talking about how unuseful or impactful the stage hazard is, really bites Toad in the back as Bowser's able to get home and Boomerang Bro is safe on third. Base is still loaded. A bit of a series of unfortunate events for the Knights, but still have a chance to end the inning here with a good play. Oh, what the hell? Green Noki misses the dive, and then Green Shorts guy gets knocked out by the item.
He gets just straight up punted.
Atrocious play from Green Noki. Green Shorts guy.
Still bases loaded.
Not too much to do when a green shot or a green shell is flying towards you, but doesn't help much either. Green Toad should be on that. He's got a high speed on him, but does not have a throwing arm to prevent Dry Bones from getting home.
Tied up the game.
Knight's own great rally is matched by a great one from the Monsters as well. You'd look at the Monsters as being more of a power-heavy, charge-hit team, but showing they can go toe-to-toe with a slap hitter on a slap map. Or slap hitters on a slap map.
Well, here comes Junior. He's ready for his own playground.
I already think this first set of innings is longer than like the first half of the last game. It feels way more eventful.
This is a lot more interesting than it was the last game.
I mean, yeah, more runs on the board than the first game. Already in the top of the second. If you don't mind, I'm going to mute for a sec. Feel free to commentate or just chill a bit. Up to you.
Ooh, that was a decent hit by Toad, getting everybody on a base. Now just Red Pianta and just needs to hit the ball. So it looks like he's not going to be able to. Bowser ripping off the bat with a gun. Once again, not relenting at all. Is he going to do it for a third time? He is. He just does not want Luigi to hit the ball at all.
I mean, if you're ever going to do a play like that, it would be when there's already 2 outs on the board and base is loaded. If you... It's a great play to keep the Knights in check there, prevents a disastrous scenario. However,
That was a pitiful hit by Bowser.
he's
Jesus.
gonna bring his own disastrous performance on offense. With the monsters keeping the Knights at 0 runs there at the top of the second, that gives a good chance for the monsters to take the lead here. Ideally by a wide margin. Boomerang
this
Bro
is a
goes
chance.
high. Of all the
Ain't gonna
times
go
to
anywhere.
attempt a home run, you hate to see it on a map like this. Although, as always, good to know Boomerang Bro still has the ability to make decent plays. It's unfortunate we don't get to see them that much.
Unfortunate time and place.
Boomerang Bro. It doesn't have the bronze, but maybe not brains to counterbalance it. God, talking so hard. Trying to make like a good... You have thought for how you want to explain things, and the words just don't come to you, and you kind of just look like an idiot as you just fumble through your words.
English is a hard language, okay?
I think any language is a hard language.
English is especially hard. We took a lot of shit from other languages and be like, ooh, I'm going to yoink this.
That's
This
what every
is mine
language
now.
does. Every language just adds whatever it wants and it just becomes normal. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of stupid stuff in the English language, but we're not the only ones who are stupid.
Oh, French.
Fair.
French is a mess.
I was just about to
French,
say,
okay,
like,
okay, you're right.
you want
French,
a language
French
with 60
is, like,
X's in a
awful.
single word that doesn't even pronounce the second half of it? There's French for you.
You know why that is? You know the fun fact about why that is?
I do not know.
So when the language was being written down by scribes, when the language was being made, they were being paid by the character for the kingdom.
Oh. That
So, yeah,
sounds... I'm gonna trust you on that, but I will say that sounds a little fake. That sounds like the type of thing that would be on Facebook.
It sounds so fucking French, but it's the most French explanation for it.
Ooh. Oh god, nope. He had the right idea, but he just fucked it up for himself. This is still a tied game. After the first round, nobody has just gone any further. What was that interaction there? They were just passing the ball to each other and just not even actually hitting the person that's going to second? There we go. This is the third time that we see the captain, like, face off against these two. They really like.
Stakes are high. Stakes are high.
Was that a home
Well,
run?
I guess the stakes are pretty high when you do a home run.
Hell of a play right there. Always impressive to see home runs on such defender-sided maps, but 3-run home run nonetheless. Compy! Uh-oh.
Oh no! Wait.
I believe Luigi and Green Toad still have... They might have... No,
They're
I don't
still
think they have chemistry at all. I don't know where the hell I got that idea.
No, I thought they do have synergy.
You could check if you'd like. I think they're very far away from each other on the chart. Actually, I can check quickly.
I know Shy Guy would definitely not.
No, Luigi only has synergy with Mario and Daisy. And then also the green Mii's. We'll see if that comes back to bite the Knights here.
It might.
Alrighty, they're gonna be playing down. Hazzies, gonna take a step out.
Oh, is that gonna be home run? It's home run!
Crazy from Yellow Pianta.
The Knights saw the monsters home run and was like, yeah, bet. We're also gonna do it. But just one less. No!
No!
No! No! No!
Snuck up on us.
God damn it! The dreaded numbers. We need the better numbers, please. Is Red Pianta gonna do what his brethren did? No. He's just gonna get everybody out. Okay. But yeah, that was a solid round for the Knights at the very least. Got Paratroopa up next. Did not like that ball. Ooh, adding the state hazard with the chain jump. Dry Bones is gonna try to go all the way home, and he makes it home. He takes us out of the dreaded number combination. The monsters just need one more run to make it the better number combination.
68 is going to become like a meme number just because it's in between two other meme numbers. No
I
way
don't
we just
know
let that
how.
slide.
I still don't understand the whole freaking 6-7 thing. Am I just old?
I think part
Am
of
I
it,
just
why
old?
it's funny is because it's so stupid. Like, it's like the definition of it, like an in-joke, where it's... There's the knowers and then there's the non-knowers. Do you laugh at 6-7 or do you not laugh at 6-7?
Oh my god, he killed both of them! No, dude!
Still works out well, though. Gets the add on second.
Alright, we are at the other funny number. The nice number. See? Koopa Troopa's happy that we're at the nice number. Oh, the fumble there. And immediately getting shot by the shell. That was a good hit by Bowser. Oh my gosh, is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it! Another home run by the Dry Bones. Dark Dry Bones brings
Crazy.
everybody home. The monsters are showing they're not playing around anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, at the very least, with Comfy back out in the outfield, that brings synergy on the left side of the field, at the very least. Oh. Will they get their bunny jump? Or
Just a fair.
it's just a fair ball.
We're over halfway through the game now, and monsters have cemented themselves a hell of a lead.
But there's still a chance the Knights can bring it back.
There is definitely still
A
time,
chance.
but it is going to look. It's going to look worse and worse, assuming the Knights can't or don't show any signs of life in the coming innings.
Ooh. That's a good hit by Shy Guy there.
For now, we're getting some nice singles. Gonna need a little bit more if the Knights want to get some points on the board, try to close this lead. We're gonna continue.
Ooh, that was
well
another
indeed.
solid hit.
Almost gets Green Shorts guy out on first, but still safe. Magic Koopa brings out a star
Ooh.
hit, but that's going into a foul ball. And now a pop fly, that should just be a
that
catch.
is a
No, item used to just
yeah.
good.
That's ooh. Oh,
That's a fast throw, but so far away, Green Shy Guy gets that save.
that would have been a certified win, or like an out right there. But because the amount of fumbling in the outfield, they were able to get 2 runs in. Holy cow. The Knights are still showing, hey, we're still here, we're still kicking.
And now you're gonna bring in one of the Koopas to pitch.
Oh, jeez.
I believe Bowser Jr. still has, yeah, he does still have synergy with Koopa, but Bowser Jr. is not really, I mean, I guess the bigger worry here is Koopa at pitching. Does not have a great pitching stat. Will get the out in the outfield, but it will still be a run going through for the Knights. I can speak. Green Noki now going for her own home run attempt.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
just gonna be
girl.
off the wall.
Oh, that's just a fair ball.
Fair is better than an out for sure. 2 players in scoring position, especially if Yell Pianta can bring on a hit like earlier. Not with the same amount of power, but with the same amount of success. Good run comes through.
The Knights are definitely not messing around this time.
Yeah. Shown why there's a reason they picked this map. Even if they let those runs through for the monsters, they can show up just as much. Still a little bit more work to do, but work they do nonetheless. This has been an inning full of singles for the Knights. This has worked out very well. We'll see if Red Pianta can continue that. He does.
Looks like that trend is going to be
Ace is
ongoing.
loaded. I believe it's Luigi coming up next. It is. Team Captain. No synergy here, but he could. Things are looking good. Hoping for anything other than a double play. And that's just a good hit. Worried I was going to jinx it there, but item usage as well.
Oh.
Great, not item usage, sorry, stage hazard. That brings in 3
Oh my god,
runs.
everything's tied up
Game
again!
is tied up. Incredibly high-scoring game. These are the type of games we saw in 9-inning matches. Very rare to see teams almost hit 30 total runs in just 7. And the game is not over yet.
Paratroopa's getting tired here. Now he's swapping
Yeah,
out.
pitcher change, bringing Dry Bones. Not a much higher pitching stat, but
Holy cornball of a game going on.
welcome back,
Yeah.
Jay.
It's wild.
Out comes in, but despite so many runs for the Knights, they only had 1 out on the board. Still can continue this inning a little bit more. Luigi also in scoring position, but that should just... Oh, he just tanks that item usage as well. Yeah, I think the ball might have destroyed that during the throw. Inning will end there with a tied game. Massive play from the Knights, but don't have the lead just yet.
Not the greatest batters for the Monsters. Not exactly who you want up first.
Yeah, these Koopa Troopas are not doing good by just immediately just kind of like low slapping it in the infield. That's still gonna be an out. And an immediate switch back to the Knights.
Hopefully the Knights can get another good rally going for them. Bowser
Not a
actually
good
has
start so
hopped,
far.
even though he weighs like 8,000 pounds.
Ooh, Crumpy can sneak it by the shortstop. And the item
could've-
usage messes up that left
He
field
could
for
have
Bowser
tried to go on
Jr.
for the second, but he just wanted to stay safe there.
See if Noki can do something here. Not known for their good hits, but good item usage.
Yeah, the Knights have...
Narrowly missed Comty right there.
Yeah, they're
This
getting
is
a
who you
lot of
want up
usage
right
out
now.
of this item usage. Especially for a team like the Knights who don't really have as much raw power as they do synergy. Item usage, honestly, kind of awful. I don't know where the hell Green Noki's going.
Noki was out.
Greenoki got out.
Oh, sorry. I thought they
Power
were
block
defending
hitter.
for some reason. Yeah, sorry.
You got power block.
Yeah, Pal Block really messed up the team. Steal from both players. You gotta go back, Comfy. You're safe, but Yellow Pianta does it. Get
But
through
Yellow
as
Beyonce
well.
stole second.
Yeah, Steal coming in again. You gotta go back once again.
They really want to steal. Are they gonna do it again?
No,
It's a
but great hit
from
out of
Green
the.
Toad. Lead going to the Knights now.
Knights putting up a stellar performance against one of the top teams in this league.
Yeah. Monsters
Very, very ballsy play right there.
haven't been showing
It
to
did
be
work,
the
though.
unstoppable force we predicted in the off season, but still not a team to scoff at all. And seeing the Knights show up so well against them, things got to be looking up. If the Knights can bring some of this performance with them into future games, especially in the playoffs where you're going to have a higher chance of playing on maps you want to play, it'd be big. I think putting that POW block we saw earlier aside, I think the real big plays coming from the Knights have been off the back of great item usage, tons of synergy on this team to work with. Although slap hits, nothing to scoff at either.
Oh, making a break for it.
Yep, it will be Toad winning out
He
that
became
duel.
big Toad.
I got that enlarge ability.
He has a close play ability that allows him to sometimes absolutely dominate the catcher.
Yeah.
You can take that in any way you want. I do not care.
Oh my god.
You're going to have to bring in another pitcher for the monsters.
Great hit out of Shy Guy.
Its base
Yeah,
is
that's trying to
loaded
go
again.
home.
Honestly, when I was bringing up the item usage earlier, I was really
Oh
Great
my
hit.
god, the
underselling how
fumble.
strong the slap hits have been. That one, I don't even know if you can call that a slap hit. That was just a great play. You're throwing all the way to home when he was safe weeks ago. Meanwhile, still players running the second.
Green Koopa over here jumping a little bit too far left of the ball.
Jesus Christ.
Magic Koopa wants a home run here.
Item
Item
usage is
usage will
Oh
be
great.
my
awesome.
god! What would have been like a guaranteed catch was straight up a slap to the face with that
Yeah,
green
and
shell.
that would have been the end of the inning, prevent those last few runs from going through, but you could continue. Oh, that's devastating. Oh, and
Green
Oh,
Shot
does
man.
not have the throwing arm to get it home. Knights
Yeah,
are at
Magic Koopa
22
does get
runs.
home.
What are
And
the
another
current-
pitcher change comes in the
Another
same
change.
inning.
Knights are
3 pitchers in 1 inning.
in this season. They've only scored 47 runs. They are now on track to get 50%
Half
of that in a
their runs.
single game.
And they're still looking good, even though they've had 2 outs for basically this entire inning.
I mean, one of the big things, if we were in a very close scenario where teams like the Wilds really bombed out and the Muscles or Fireballs did really well, the Knights would have needed a good point differential to secure a playoffs position. And while we might not be in one of those positions, this is still going to be a ton of runs to help out their differential.
I think this will also help the Yoshi
100%.
A's if they somehow manage to throw both their games coming
That
up.
is very true as well. I sort of neglected to talk about the monsters, what they're playing for here. Pretty much, I mean, yeah, they're pretty much guaranteed for playoffs. Their big thing is, can they sneak into that second seed to get that bye, or are they just going to have to settle for third? A win over the
The
Knights
Bows
The
would be
should
final
needed.
bro.
swap over 10
Holy.
in that one. Holy
18
cow.
points in 2 innings. That's more than most teams score in a game.
Yeah. I will say, I would like to remind everyone that our previous game was 0-5. We are now going into a 24-14 match.
Keep in mind, in only 6 innings currently.
We are at
Jesus
40-minute
Christ.
a 40-minute recording. Crazy shit going on. I know
Bowser
synergy.
is so sick of this shit that he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own home run.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get much.
Bowser.
You kind of need the teammates to be on base to make those home runs count for more, but doing the best with what he's
Bowser.
got, getting
Putting
that
it
home
to a
run.
9-point game.
Yeah. That one run might be the difference. We'll see. Oh, and Dark Bones wants his own home run, but looks to fall short. Should be a catch.
Might bounce off the wall. Nope.
Also, funnily
Upset
enough,
Yep.
the synergy was broken up in the outfield by taking out Cumpy from the center field and putting Luigi there, but now putting Cumpy back in left field adds a little bit of synergy there.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Any team can beat any other team on any given day.
Yeah, except for the Spitballs. Rest in
Except
peace.
for the Spitballs. Rest in peace, the Spitballs.
Oh my god, dude, I was doing so much like Super Sluggers, Mario Baseball, reading up today. I was looking into possible like custom textures for logos, because essentially what it is it's just like a PNG in the game they pull up. If you just put a different PNG in there, you can get different team names, team logos. And while I don't know if we have the artistic ability to make our own logos, there is a, I don't know if they're a modder or if they're just an artist, but they made a bunch of like alternative logos and team names for the different team captains in this game, so if we do another season, we could possibly look into changing some of the team names.
That'd be fun.
Mate jumps over the POW block.
That's, of
Oh
course,
my
just
God.
another run going in.
They can't keep getting away with this. What the hell?
Anyways.
Knight's on track to hit a 30-run game. I mean, if Monsters lose here with this sort of differential, I think they're pretty much guaranteed to be snubbed out of that second spot. Although a bit of a familiar scenario for them, Monsters were the third seed last season, and they didn't make it all the way to playoffs. So not the worst, but you always take that bye over nothing. That's a pop fly, but should just be a catch unless item usage is good. Nah, it looks way too late. That being said,
But
with how
still.
far out in the field that was, Green Noki is able to get home. Puts the Knights at 28 runs.
The Monsters are gonna have a real hard time trying to get this to be.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make. Excuse me, they're gonna have to make almost a 15-run inning. They're gonna have to double their scoreline. Not quite though, as they're going to keep the Knights at only 28. Though 13 is still a very hard scoreline to make up, or differential to make up. And when you guys start like that from boomerang throw, oh
Jesus,
no. Excuse me.
Man, I should have taken the consideration in the prediction that Bowser was gonna throw for his boyfriend. Like, what the hell?
What? Wait. Who was Bowser dating?
Luigi, of course. He's throwing for his boyfriend, okay?
Was that like a joke we established earlier, or is this a joke I have not known?
Nah, it's just a joke.
Okay. Oh, is that a double play to end the game? Yeah.
And that's it. That's the game.
What
it's
the
over.
Fuck did we just watch?
What was this?
A total of, what is that, 43 runs in a single game, plus 13, 28 runs for the Knights up against the Monsters? These teams already played each other. What was their score in the first season? I'm gonna look that up while we see who the MVP is.
Was Luigi's team juicing up? What the fuck was this?
Had really good spaghetti this morning.
Some really good spaghetti. Had a dash of the special spices, you know, what I'm saying. Had some crushed up pills in here, you know.
Previously, these teams played on Bowser's Castle. Monsters took the game 15-7, so maybe they just come in thinking that, oh, we can get 15 runs again and we feel good, not expecting the Knights to pull out a 23-run game. Fucking insane shit. Take a look at the box score.
Toad is the MVP.
Pop off, my guy. Holy
shit!
Green Toad hitting 200, getting scores from pretty much everything except for pitching, and he was also pitching that game, so there's a high chance he would have hit like the fucking like all-star Renaissance Man score right there. Cumpy also hitting 150, Yellow Pianta with his own 150, Green Noki and Green Shorts guy at 100, or at least 100. Holy. On the other side, Monsters had a carry and some other good guys, but other than that, they ain't got shit on the Knights, it seems.
Yeah, when you are going up against a team that had a scoring of a couple hundreds on one side and only one over 100 on your side, yeah, it's not doing well, Chief. It's not.
Holy. I am at a loss for words.
We all ate our fucking words against this game.
Hey, I did
We all
predict the Knights.
all thought the Knights.
I said it would
What,
be an
you rooted
upset, but I did
You
predict
didn't
the
think it was
Knights,
gonna be
but I
this
don't
much of
know
an
if I
upset.
would have predicted this scoreline. Yeah.
The monsters are
Crazy
getting
upset
washed.
for the Knights here. They
Jesus.
should just... Knights should guarantee a spot in the playoffs with this as well. I think really the last playoffs position is going to probably be between the between the Muscles and the Wilds, which we'll have a chance to see if that is going to be a possibility with our upcoming game between Megan and Jay, I believe. Muscles and the Eggs.
Jeez.
But for this game, that's what I call it. Thank you so much for watching. Incredible game right here. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.